Hello everyone, welcome back to Great Ace Attorney. How is everyone? I hope you all are doing well today. Hold on, I forgot to make tweets real quick. But I hope you all are doing well today. Amazon now has Switch 2s. Well, you have to request to be invited to get a Switch 2. But they are at least a process of selling Switch 2s. So that is great. Did I accidentally travel? I did travel on green. Okay. I'm having difficulties existing, apparently. I do apologize. But the song scene is done by Breedy. Check them out, link in the description down below. Okay, there we go. Then now we can get started. They did more automation cards today, reviewed more automation cards, and they're also a New York toy called Doom Z. Doom Z seems very good. Like, very good. So we see. I mean, that's cool artwork. Honestly, that might be my favorite part of Archetype is for artwork. I'm not gonna lie. It's very sick artwork. Are you gonna tell me what this important message is, then, Inspector? Yeah, it's about the young lady who's normally by your side, your assistant. Oh, dear Susie, is she alright? She's at the station, isn't she? Being questioned, I believe. Nope, not anymore. She had to head off. Head off? Well, to Lord Strongheart's office, of course. He summoned her. Yes, of course. I've forgotten about that. One of the whipstock took her down a yard carriage after we finished questioning her, but she asked us to tell her she didn't have a favorable return journey and to go meet her there. She got a nerve, uses Guardian Yard as a booming messaging service. I see. Well, thank you for passing that on, Inspector. What if Susie had to go to see the Lord Chief Justice? She didn't tell me, but I better head over to the Lord Chief Justice offices to fetch her straight away. Will it let me investigate? Alright then, let's see what we can uncover. Oh, what do you think you're doing there, Sunshine? You can't touch anything in here. Oh, but we'll hope to investigate. This is a crime scene, for peace sake. No touching. What's the problem, Gregsy? We're in slow, you know that. Oh, I'm ever so sorry, your ladyship. Ever so sorry. Recently, relations are for my side. Of course, if Mr. Notterhole will be improperly be appointed by the accused, that'd be a different matter. The accused. If you could show me some representation papers, I'd be too happy to let you nose around. Did you hear that, Muno? You need to sign some representation papers. It looks like presenting detective here with correct paperwork is the wrong way. Which we do not have. Whatsoever. Okay. Let's fetch Sato. Yes, no matter how much time I come here, I always feel the same sense of oppressiveness, however, somehow. Do you think the place is oppressive? I think that's normal. How so? I mean, look at that sea of armor over there. You can't take that seriously, can you? Maybe I think it's the same, maybe he thinks the same about you. So everything is clear regarding to tomorrow's arrangements, I trust. Yes, thank you very much. There are Satoru-san and Lord Strongheart. I wonder what they're talking about. If they both look very serious. Very good. There's nothing further to discuss. You may return to your lodgings. No doubt you have much to do in preparation for your return to your homeland. Wait, what did he just say? You return to your homeland? Satoru-san! Yeah, that's a bombshell. Oh, Mr. Nanoho. What was that all about? Oh, Mr. Nanoho, thank you for coming to collect your colleague. What is this all about? Why were you talking about Mrs. Satoru's return to homeland? And, tomorrow? Tomorrow? But what about Jeannie's trial? You mean she's been formally charged now? Oh dear. Yeah, you got something explained to you. Miss Satoru, what is this all about? Oh, please don't concern yourself, Mr. Nadaho. It's only me going back to Japan. Your life here can continue just as it has, but so I asked. What happened? Why are you leaving? It's my father. He's fallen ill. Oh no! Professor Mikotaba? I mean, that's a very fair reason for going back. if I may. Yes, sorry. You must be the defendant. Yusuke Nadaho, I believe. Yes, that's right. My name is Eugene Kotaba. I'm a professor of forensic medicine at Yumi University. We received an international telegram from the Empire of Japan informing us of the news. 10 days ago, his father collapsed with a fever, but the cause is apparently unknown, and it seems he goes weaker day by day. I don't believe it. Believe it. As you're aware, the voyage from here to your country's capital, Tokyo, takes some 50 days. I'll probably be permanent to haste Misato's departure as much as possible. Makes sense. Yes, absolutely. I will leave London first thing tomorrow morning. I can't believe this is happening. So, Gina has been charged? She would have to appear in court? Yeah, she has been formally charged a few hours ago. And the day of the trial has already been set for tomorrow. No! Even 24 hours later? Gina. Oh, yes, the last girl and the murder of the Baker Street pawnbroker, yes. Our two transparent case of pickpocket was clearly disturbed man robbery, shop man in panic. No, the yard is overstretched as is, without wasting time on these open check cases. You gotta just watch them through. Who gives a flying fuck? It's not wasting time. Jeannie would never do something like that. Mr. Nadaho. Yes, Lord Strongheart. And difference for your fine services today. I shall overlook this young girl's insolent. But I have no recollection of a mega child into my office. Leave now. Of course, Lord Strongheart. Criminals would tell the most palpable lies in order to evade justice. The police can ill afford the time it takes to uncover all the untruths. Meanwhile, more crimes are perpetrated. Yeah, who cares if they're just arrest for one person? Silly nilly. Who has time for all that? We have far more serious matters with which to contend. Serious matters? Didn't Gregerson mention something like that yesterday? Yes, Inspector Gregerson made a similar remark yesterday. It's no concern of yours, but I'm sure I need not to remind you of that. Three minutes precisely to my next meeting. You must excuse me. There's just one more thing, Lord Strongheart. Which is it? Miss Lanstra's trial. I wonder if you might permit me to defend her. A time's detection. Sorry. The girl currently has no representation. But, what's that? She turned it away! You were there when she said that. She may be a pickpocket, but she deserves a fair trial. Do not misunderstand me, young lady. The government provides both two portraits for representation with a public defender. The accused only needs to sign for work and paperwork, and the defense boss will be assigned to the case. However, the young girl in question has refused that right. Why would she do that? A question you have to do well to direct at Miss Lanstra. You'll find her at the local prison. Yes, thank you. I don't think we were supposed to talk to him, folks. Now then, it's time I was leaving. Good day to you. Can he just leave us in his office? What a day. Gina has been charged with murder. Sato-san is about to leave. Come, Mr. Nadaho, we must make case. But, Susie, you're leaving for Japan tomorrow morning, aren't you? Don't you have packing and things to do? As Mr. Nadaho's judicious assistant, my personal circumstances are of no consequence. My sole purpose remains to help you in whatever way I can. Thank you, Misato. That's a very pensive look. I think we ought to visit Gina first. In any case, I'd like to wish her well before I leave. Yes, that sounds like a good idea. Let's go. If I'm honest, it's completely foreign me. I just have to do what I can, as alone. Knock, knock. Ah! Hello again, Gina. Again, why do they just allow her for smoke grenade launch? It seems like a danger. What are you like here for now? To have a muzzle of a grenade launcher shoved in our faces? Yeah, again, obviously. I think I need to improve the way you look the illumination to that thing, don't I? Look! You come as many times as you like, but I ain't got nothing more to say to you. Gina, I wonder if you might hear me out. There's something I'd like to say. What? I'm sorry to say, but I must reluctantly bid you farewell. Huh? Farewell? Tomorrow I must begin my journey back home to Japan. I feel we might never meet again. Oh, right. I have the pleasure of meeting so many lovely people here in London. I have so many wonderful memories. And yet, as things stand now, it would be a glum pawing indeed. Poor eyes are so miserable. Susie. Well, that ain't my business. But the eyes of Mr. Naruto believe you to be innocent, Gina. They put their faith in you. But somehow, you can't find it in your heart to put your faith in them. Yeah, that's why I can't. What of it? It grieves me greatly to have to say goodbye to my friends when they're so clearly unhappy. Because of you. Because of you, I got pushed off of a cliff. Then hit a walk on my way down. I don't remember how that song goes. Anyways, show us a great rendition of the facts. What? This is my fault? Yes, I have one final request, Gina, before we part on past parts again. Right here, right now. I want to show you both of them that you don't deserve the faith that vested in you. Ow! Only by doing that, will you would truly be alone as you claim to be. What are you talking about? What do you expect me to do, eh? You told us that everyone lies. So prove it by admitting one of your untruths. What about what you said before, Jeannie? You said something about unforgivable lies. You must tell Mr. Naruto and ours the truth now. That's my last request before I leave. My last request as a judicial assistant. No, I can't. Whatever these lies are, they're obviously weighing very heavily on Gina's mind. Gina, I could be wrong, but it's something to do with what happened 2 months ago. Something about that trial. The one which Magnus McGill was acquitted. The case of that mysterious murder that took place inside the omnibus. You were called as a witness by the prosecution. Is that what this is about? Yeah, you're right. Because in that trial, I lied. I lied like you won't believe. Will you tell us about it now? Man, this is such a good callback. This is so good. I love how interconnected these two games truly are. Like you said, it all happened 2 months ago. But Capo's got a hold of me, and he shut me in the witness stand. And based on your testimony, Mr. McGill was declared innocent. Yeah, well, the thing is, I lie about a whole bunch of stuff. I knew it. What sort of thing do you lie about? I ain't under the seat that night, but it's the truth. It was pitch black in that little cubby hole. I wanted to see a thing, and then I heard that loud thud, like someone falling on the floor. That's when Mr. McGill discovered you. Yeah. He pulled me from under the seat and sat me next to the dead man. There wasn't much light to see by it, but when I looked in me hands, I had the cover's blood all over them. I was so scared, I couldn't even speak. He had his blood in his hands? No, it was Gina, but when it's on the roof deck, through the skylight. But Mr. McGill started asking you questions, I suppose. Who were you? Why were you hiding under the seat? Yeah, he did, only that's not all. What do you mean? I mean, he threatened me. Threatened you? How? He made me swear about what I seen and what I heard. About what it was gonna do after the cover found dead. He made me swear that I won't tell anyone about any of it. If I did, he said he would let me scrape up before the cops show up. Gina, you must tell me what he swore you into secrecy about. What you saw, what you heard, everything. Man's dead now, so I mean he can't do anything to hurt you. Oh, he runs 3 palms. Okay. You said Mr. McGill made you swear not to tell anyone about what you saw. But you were in the pitch black compartment under the seat the whole time, weren't you? Yes, with Mr. McGill sitting above your head, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's true. But it was when I heard a little thud hitting the floor. I let a little scream. See, couldn't help it. Mr. McGill heard that and dragged me out by one arm. But it was a sacred bond. Hi Ben, how are you? Hope you're doing well. And it was super secret. Yeah, editing. It can take me so long. Like, especially since I'm kind of working longer hours on some days. During my week off I took off, I might have to do an auto just to get a review out and then continue working on GX season 1. I mean, at least I'm in the final leg, of course, in terms of like steps to do, but like editing's gonna take me forever. But yeah, we see. It was on the floor next to Bone Geezer about stab. A Dix, all bright and shiny. A Dix. Do you mean? Yeah, that's it. But one the D took off me out when Banks. So the music box Dix was on the floor of the omnibus. Not for long, Mr. McGill spotted it straight away. He picked it up, smudged, and stuffed it inside his pocket. So that Dix was in the omnibus 2 months ago to see Mr. Mason's murder. But Bogtar told me if I wouldn't matter a word to it to no one. Okay, well you heard. I mean you heard her body hit the floor. Man, remember when like back in the YouTube days when like every YouTube AMV was like, let the boys hit the floor, let the boys hit the floor, let the boys hit the floor! Cause it was so dark under the sea in the cab. It was straining me ears the whole time. After a while, he heard the door and footsteps inside the cabin. Presumably there was Mr. McGill getting on board. Nah, not only him. Oh? Cause I could definitely make out the footsteps of 2 people. In that case, it would seem likely that it was Mr. McGill and the victim. But Mr. Thrice-Filed Mason. In his testimony during the trial, Mr. McGill claimed he slept during the carriage ride. Whenever I'm in a carriage, I take with a sense of tiredness and I always succumb to it. Your own testimony, Gina, support his. Oh, he was for Irishman sneezing. Yeah, but it wasn't exactly true. Neither of them was asleep. I could hear them talking the whole time in low voices. What? What were we talking about? Sorry, don't know. The silent beam hostess and the wheels was too loud. But it still tells us something. Mr. McGill and the victim knew each other. I mean, of course they knew each other. The victim was in Mr. McGill's Get Money book. As he was a loan shark. I mean, not as cool as the tiger of terms of loan sharks, but still, he was a loan shark. So Mr. McGill was lying, as I suspected. I'm still super salty that this comes back in Nardole for Mr. McGill being innocent. Because he was acquitted, he was acquitted on the ground the prosecution did not have enough evidence to make the accusation stick. I don't think that should fall. Whatever. Again, I can argue that to the blue in my face, but that's not how the game sees it. I knew it wasn't going to take long before someone raised the alarm and that Brooke had been killed. Yes, you were quite right. But all passengers on the roof deck noticed it very quickly. So when the cab came to a stop, Mr. McGill told me to hide under the back under the seat again. I climbed in it and waited. The two covers from up top went off to get the coppers. Yes, Mr. Fairplay and Mr. Frost. Right, and after they're gone, Mr. McGill asked the driver to do him a favor. Favor? Not been fun. What I need you to do is take this coat of mine and deposit it in a nearby bakery. And for your troubles, let's see now. I give you 10 guineas. A nearby pawnbroker? You mean on Baker Street? Yep, you got it. It was Winbanks. But Crotchley snapped up the money and went off to pop this car as fast as he could. Then there was no one left in the carriage. Mr. McGill opened the box under the seat and let me get out of there. But not without conditions. Of course, there's always terms and conditions. I see. This devil just let you go. What were Mr. McGill's conditions then? For letting you go free, I mean. Not telling us so, not for anything, about what I saw and what I heard. And for something else as well. For Mo? Yeah, this is the most important thing, he said. See, I like this art style they have here. I think it's very good. After I'm sending the coachman on a little errand for me, with some small change in his hand. Now then, do you hear what I asked for him? Do you see anything at all? At all! You asked him to go pop your weasel, right? Aye. The fiend's taking me overcoat to deposit with a pawnbroker hereabouts. And once you last take the redemption ticket for it. Do you understand? What? You want me to have a ticket? That's right. And I'll come fetch it for you later. Sometime within the next 2 months. Yeah, I hang on to it till then. Is that clear? Whatever you do, don't lose it. Alright then. In that case, I'm gonna have it to be delayed at all. You need to go to the pawn shop, Winbanks. So it is. And you're to extend the loan for over 2 months up. If you forget the article before and any other fiend can come along and buy it. But I ain't got that kind of brightness. Here's £5, that should be enough. Do we understand each other, lass? Don't try anything funny now. If you go against me. Yeah, I get it. Good. And one more thing. Tang. In a few days from now, you'll be visited by the police, I have no doubt. Coppers! They come asking you to take a stand in court to test as a witness. So let's have a little chat about that, shall we? It is what you might say, and it is what you want. And after he got over it, I piked. I got as far away from there as I could. He hit the pawnbroker taking some bushes near the scene. Some bushes! I mean, no one looked there. But some bushes, really? A piece of paper. You wouldn't think that it would get blown away by wind or something? Or damaged by weather conditions? I went to fetch it the next day once it got dark, so Mr. McGill planned it. And oh my god. Could code Gina to give a false testimony. Look, the bush can be quite powerful. But I don't think for a piece of paper like that. I bet you wait to stream it up, eh? I lied. In that big old coat room, I took some cocos. The thing is, he said he would make it so we won't live in the West End anymore. That's what he threatened me with. What a wicked man. He knew everything went on in the back slums. He knew we had no one to look after us, and we were all just looking out for each other, getting by together. So you mean Mr. McGill would have, in a heartbeat, he could have had a lot of us chased out of there if he wanted to. You know, say, hey, I want to be a new park here. Get all these homeless kids out of here. We don't want them to stink up our park. Shoo! Shoo! I can see it. It'd be like that one episode of Sue Life of Zack and Cody, when like they tie themselves to the tree. Oh, Mug when he ties himself to the parking lot where a tree got mowed. But like I can see him actually want to go before like kids without giving a flying fuck. Oh, so one thing I do not understand, and I think this is part of a fucking problem with Hollywood, with making characters with unlikable traits and erasing them, is that, so, season 1 ended, and season 2 begins with, a couple of men, trying to sexually assault Momo. And some people on Twitter are like, oh my god, I can't believe it's, like, this is happening. I'm like, what? Bad people doing bad things? We're not supposed to like what's happening. If it makes you uncomfortable, that's understandable. But, like, that doesn't make it... It blows my mind. I'm like, you know what? This is why Hollywood gets rid of negative traits in characters. Because they don't think people... I think part of the reason is they don't think people can handle it. Not mind-boggling, it's just like, it's frustrating. It's frustrating, because, like, yes, bad things, bad people do bad things, and it would make us uncomfortable sometimes, no doubt, but, like, I don't know, it just feels like people just, what am I working to say? I don't want to say don't think, because that's not it. It's more like, I mean, I get like watching something to not feel uncomfortable, and some stuff would just unintentionally make you uncomfortable, of course. But like still, like that's just life. You know, like, life is gonna throw you curveballs. You gonna experience stuff that's gonna make you uncomfortable, and you gotta, roll with it the best you can. For better or for worse. Cause, me for not thinking about the media you consume. I mean, my thing is, too, or with Don specifically, it's like, what was it, episode, like, when we were basically naked in high school. Like, you don't think, I mean, I'm not saying sexual assault is gonna happen, but, like, you don't think that it's gonna be, like, either humor-wise or something more serious, like, getting beat through that line, if that makes sense. Because, if you've gone there for humor, you can take that in a serious way, too. But anyways. And, well, where we have gone, huh? Nowhere, that's well. So, I didn't have no choice. But yeah, it drives me crazy with fucking remakes when, like, they purposely take away, like, good guys' faults because they, like, it feels like they think they would make them too unlikable. But, that's what makes, I don't want to say makes them likable, but, like, them overcoming them faults and improving, that's what makes them likable. But then always getting rid of the faults, like, a hole has been deleted and growth has been deleted. But yeah. It boggles the mind. Thank you, Gina, for telling us everything. But I'm in for it now, eh? Come on, admit it. You must be livid. Well, you can make amends by doing me a simple favor. Favor? What? Sign the representation papers for tomorrow's trial. Huh? If you don't actually want me to represent you in court, you can whip it up later. But we need that paperwork or we can't investigate. The police won't let us. Investigate what? Crime scene. The scene of the incident last night. Mr. Jones was shot, you see. You what? Police having a big operation right now, Jeannie. Is that bad? Is he gonna be alright? Jones is gonna be alright, right? That's what I want to investigate for Mr. Shum's sake as much as anything else. Right. So what you're saying is if I sign that bit of paper, everyone's happy. Is that something like that? Miss Otto? Yes, of course. I've representation papers here. I don't need no one sticking up for me, but no law, nothing. Poor Jeannie. She seems so lonely. Well, at least this should mean we can investigate the scene at Mr. Winbanks now. Yes. Perhaps we can come back to visit Jeannie when we're done, Bo. I mean, we probably get asked a shit ton of questions. I feel like we're finally cracked Gina. She's opened up to us at least. No, I have her representation papers. No one else knows just what a responsibility that is. Anyways, for now, it means Inspector Gregerson can't stop us from investigating Winbanks. But some tells me he's not gonna be happy about it. I mean, you got hours. You good! You got your ultimate good luck charm with him. Investigation part 4. God dang. I feel like you didn't need to split up in 4 parts like that. But maybe you did. I don't know. Here we are at the scene of a crime again. I mean, especially since that stupid first case was like 4 hours long with like no break. Now I have to first these representation papers in Gregerson's face and see what he makes of them. Hello again, Inspector. Do you have a moment, please? What is it now? You should go home and get some rest. Here you are, Grexy. Representation papers. Your ladyship! How? I love him with ours. We need more of this interaction. I don't believe it! How the devil do you give that stubborn little rag badge to sign that? I salute you. Let's get work better. So you've been very busy here as well. How about some tea? It's a special blend designed to relieve fatigue. I need that shit. Lovely. Now let's see now. Yes. I hardly feel tired at all. If there's a failure, ladyship, we'll be away if we investigate the scene of the crime then. Do as you please. Well, you said do as we please, that means we can walk the place too. You know where it happened. Through the door behind the counter. Yes, the storeroom. That's where I discovered Mr. Wimbank and Gina. What? Well, I'll be getting back to business then. Will you be investigating the storeroom as well, Spectrum? If I'm perfectly honest, we need to wrap this up before long. Can't afford to spend too much time on it. But so many articles to go through. It's taking forever. Even the lads working around the clock. I mean, I imagine you had to count for fucking everything. Which is the problem, because another case the yard needs to investigate urgently. That must be what Mr. Lord Strongheart mean by far more serious matters before. So what I'm saying is, don't go under my feet, sunshine. Come on then, let's not waste any time. Okay, I mean, let's examine. If I pull a calendar. Oh, look there. Oh yeah, it's a bullet hole. And I can see the bullet still watching the wall. Presumably Mr. Wimbank wasn't practicing his revolver in his spare time. Well, Mr. Jones likes to practice in his drawing room whenever he can. He's very patriotic like that. Sorry. It's all the Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, you know. You know, I would like to just reference random shit that I know other people won't get. I mean, I do all the time. Oh, I try not to. Like when someone says something Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, in my mind, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Related. They're not talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! But I can relate back to Yu-Gi-Oh! I keep my mouth shut 99.9% of the time because shit is off. People won't get what I'm talking about. Is it that right, Aris? Did I write something like that? Partly in jest, perhaps. In jest? Well, he doesn't do it often. It's quite a dangerous pastime. He doesn't do it often. He shouldn't even do it once! Forget that for now. We know what's examine the bullet. What's around the bullet hole? Is that blood? I mean, what do you think? Is a bullet? What do you think it is? Jam? I may well be able to help with that. What? It's nothing like the sound of blood to give a blood pumping, is there, Bruno? I can think of many other things. I have a feeling I'm not as bloody-minded as you, Aris. I'm afraid the sight of blood makes my blood run cold. There you have it, you see. When it comes to blood, we all are different types. Yes, what a scientific observation. Which is true. So you need this. Oh no, what's that scary look thing? Holly and I haven't actually come up with a name for it yet. But as soon as you see it in action, you understand what it does. Watch. Okay. Made green. Oh, the color of the bloodstream has changed. Phil, does it make sense now? Yes, I think I'm starting to understand. Good. It works on the principle that different people have different types of blood, you see. Oh, how wonderful. Oh, so it changes colors based on different types of blood. The chemical it fires combines with blood and makes it change color. You should change the color spelling without the U. So you can identify which blood is when you're looking at it in a flash. Oh, what a fabulous invention ours. Is it? I bet Genie would say it's bleeding great. So whose blood we're looking at then? Didn't think that far, did you? Well, all the chemical does turn the blood different colors, so just find someone whose blood turns the same color, and you know who it belongs to in a flash. Okay, time to stab a bunch of people. Well, like 2 flashes, really, isn't it? 1 flash or 2. This could well turn out to be a very valuable clue. So we must take Nova and the co-record. So let's keep testing and act for results of a no blood analyst to the portfolio. So I guess I have Regina left, show. Oh, I'm not allowed to look at the broken glass. Okay. What is this? It's for someone left a little photographic print behind. Oh, look at the back. It's some writing. It's film? Oh, it shows Susie shows. February 15th, 10:30 p.m. Okay, Festival Overcoat. On the map, pay £1. Redemption deadline, April 15th, 10:30 p.m. A gentleman's overcoat pawned for £1. Clearly it was a very fine coat. In fact, I think. Yep, it must be the ticket for the overcoat that Gina redeemed yesterday. And still wearing, which belonged to Mr. McGill. I never expected the redemption ticket to be handwritten on the back of a photograph, though. It says Mr. Winbank just used whatever piece of paper he happened to have in hand. But this is a photograph of a cat. I mean, sometimes you gotta take pictures of kitties. It looks very familiar, doesn't it? I'm sure it seems the same sec. Oh, I wonder well. Oh, yes, you're right. Very recently. It's the same as the one Jeannie gave us earlier. Of course, I was forgetting that she gave us that point. What are you waiting for, Mr. Nordhook? Get out! Alright. Let the cogs tone. You know, you gotta think about this stuff. Yes, they're exactly the same. Hee, I got it. These 2 photographs had an amazing secret. Okay, Sherlock. A secret? What does she mean? Miss Tarzars, at once! Do you really want to know? Yes, we need you to tell us all you know about the pair of photographs. So, it's about the 2 photographic prints. The one we found Mr. Winbank's counter and the one Gina gave us. The head of the cat looks a bit different, like it's slightly moved. What is this amazing secret you mentioned that's hidden between these 2 identical prints? Actually, that's not quite right. Sorry. If you look carefully, 2 prints aren't the same. Not exactly. But not? How do I look at them now? Can you see the slightly different range of them? I'm good. I think so. It's very subtle. But what's the reason for the slight difference between the 2 prints? Oh, well, it's because they're set, you see. No, I don't. It's a pair of photographs. That's meant to use it in a stereoscope. Everyone in London's raving about them at the moment. Ah, stereoscopes. I mean, because you heard yesterday. Oh, yes. You know, you gotta give a 3D effect before Avatar, the Blue Cat People movie came out. And create a 3D phase that fizzled out. Yes, that's what Mr. Chums showed us yesterday. I saw fucking Toy Story 3 in 3D in theaters. I hate it. It made my head hurt, and it didn't look 3D. You see? There it is. Just overbuilt. Maybe that's why I don't like that movie. All I remember is the pain from a headache. I haven't rewatched it since. Oh yes, of course. That magic box that makes the pictures look almost real enough to touch. Which is unfair to that movie, granted. Hee. Well, actually. It's quite possible to see the same depth in pictures, even ones without those components. Huh, really? Do you know why a pair of flat photograph prints can appear to have depth in the first place? No, I have no idea. Oh, wonderful. Then I'd be able to tell you. She's over the moon, bless her. I mean, why not? Let's learn for some change. You know, for us, this YouTube channel is all about learning. You know, put me on PBS. Or actually, that got defunded. Put me on Disney Junior. Yes, totally appropriate. This channel is. I, for one, simply have to know. Okay, I'm gonna save. And then we can pick up talks about photographs next time. We can move on to Master Duel. What's a new wallpaper I haven't seen yet? Doc Whistledown! Okay, let's see what we get. Nothing! Sunset Beat, I mean, DDD Divine Zero King Wage, which is just Wedgie. Akaba Wedgie. They turn him into a DDD monster, which is, I mean, it is his deck. Does that make sense? Okay, good. New season of Duel Pass. Get some Ultra Whales. Fuck Kyber, man. I mean, honestly, his whole family, you can argue, is referenced in his new, the new wave of DDD monsters. His mom, his sister, and his father. So the whole the whole family is DDD monsters. They haven't made werewolves, which is Reggie's sister's archetype CCCs into a deck yet. I mean, she barely does in Arc 5 anime, but she's a very well. She got turned to a baby after the fighting battle against Zark, and it was. I'm sorry, I think I was just done with Arc 5, but I remember just disliking the last final episodes because it was like Yuya had to do to make a baby Rewa smile, and it was just I was just done with the show at that point. And then, but I hate how Arc 5 ended. So like all these characters that are like, we call them the U-boats in the fandom, like the different dimension counterparts of Zark, and the different dimension counterparts for Wei, just fuse it to Yuya and Yuzu, and everyone's fucking happy. Sean lost his best friend and sister, but he's just fucking smiling. It is, but like, so I firmly believe that that Doom Zexo's a remake of Doom Monsters, and loosely a loose remake when I say this. And am I gonna get FTK? Is this an FTK deck? It might be. Arc 5 is a remake of GX, and Brains is a remake of 5Ds. And I feel like the goal of, like, rhyming people smile. So, for Zexo, Yuma is happy at the end. But, Yuma and Astro Duel, isn't to teach, Yuma how to be happy again. That was, like, it's been a bit since I saw Zexo. It was something to do with a, numeron code, if I'm not mistaken. Which is for card, for Quaid, for Universe. Oh no, this might be the FTK. I think I'm about to get FTK'd. But Yuma did get depressed when Astro temporarily died. At the end of the 5th arc, and he got him back because he just returned to Astro World. For the time being. Which is a they were lucky draw! Lucky draw! Because negate the effects! You can summon him! Oh, you what? Yeah, bring up a manipulator of souls. Guess what? Let's get off my back. Lucky draw. But with Jayan, like, Jayan is spelled by the end of season 4, and he does learn how to appreciate duels again. I know. for the FTKs about Utopia nonsense, yes, 100%. I do draw my negate effect cards. But like, it's clear that Jane still has PTSD from what happens in season 3. But he's improving, and I do kind of like that ending. But Jane's still broken, but like, he's definitely in a better place than what he was in the beginning of season 4. Man, I really love Jane's Cow Dog and GX. I think it's like one of the best Cow Dogs there is. If I'm being completely honest. Okay, how do I want to do this? This might be a bit sloppy. I'm gonna hatch that. 100%. You're not getting away with that. Add for max C and then out. Cool. I mean, I'd take it. I ain't complaining. What are my missions? I'm not getting my missions done. But I ain't complaining. I still need to grind Dokkan, so hold on. Let me put Dokkan up since I'm doing Master Duel. I mean, I like the Yabella sleeves with the Utopia, like, and healer stuff. Speaking of Jade, I do appreciate that. That does make my heart happy. Even though I do feel like Season 4 could have played with Yabella a lot more. Because, like, Yabella doesn't, like, really speak until, like, the Duel of Darkness. But that's besides the point. Sure, I wish I had an Ash Blossom right there. You don't want to be a great draw one now? And Lightning Stone. Yeah, let's see if I can outplay the Yabelle. I mean, I think I should be able to, but we'll see. You're gonna try and grade score more. So what I'm gonna have to do is when you try to do that. Bandage Spirit. I hate the Bestios. I'm playing them and I hate them. Well, I'm playing one. I didn't feel like making Vulture. Well, I didn't have enough Ultra Mouse for the other one. Anaconda? No. Oh, you're going. Stupid Fiend Smith. You know, I mean, Yubel is probably for rank 5. Well, I mean, you can send that off. Why? Unless you're planning on summoning a few more monsters. But then again, you just need 3 more. I mean, 2 more. Which probably won't be hard for you. Okay. Something tells me I know what that is. Just a hunch. Also, wish I had called by the grave. Well, even if I did, you know, can't use on my opponent's first turn like this. So on when I'm playing in handheld mode, I can touch the live twin screen and it does a little cafe thing. But I don't know how I trigger that when I'm playing via like this. Oh, I did! Hold on. How did I do that? Now I'd gotta figure out how I did. Not the biggest fan of my draw. Okay. You're gonna change round to just probably gonna use Phantom. I mean, I feel like it'd be silly for them not to try and use Phantom. I am actually gonna try them to use Phantom View Bell. Because I have a plan and I need that effect to pop off before I try to use my evil plan. Interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about you letting me get like the stuff for free. Nah, I'm trying to say for free. Like free. I do not like this. If it's not mining, pet sound not mining, the storage sound not mining. But when I said I don't like this, I really do not like this. Well, technically, you can use Superpower to make Phantom of Yubel. It's, for Yubel, beloved defender for Superpower target. But yes, I get what you mean. I just feel the need to correct, I guess. I mean, to be fair, that's probably what I'm gonna do. I mean, for Lunar Lights, that's what I kind of do, is just shove all the Super Poly targets. No, shit, I didn't mean to do that. No, wait. No, I fucked this up. cool. Because I have a way to get rid of Phantom. I mean, not Phantom. Oh, I mean, I have a way to get rid of Phantom. But I have a way of getting rid of Nightmare Pain. And it's kind of hard to do that if and me not getting my dailies. I mean, what I can do absolutely right now is Appaloosa. No, let's. I think I got it. Huh. Maybe not so much. Eh. Let me see. I just for a little phone in my side. But yes, that. But since Appaloosa is now absolutely useless to me, I can also use that to link off. Interesting. You know what? We'll play this. What's the effect? Make the man big. Second effect. Okay. Oh, that's annoying. Well, we'll see how this goes. But say, I'm assuming they have something to just continue the plays. Or maybe, well, a video. I'm not gonna fool myself. Thinking, oh, it was. Close you, Fiend Smith. I mean, because what I was gonna do, I was gonna go into SP, banish Bell, and hope for the best, but I don't think that would matter. It was. Shoot, I was playing by myself all day. And I like Impum and Guavo, and I got them to, flip it. Because, no, it was like Blue Eye, it was clearly Blue Eye Fiendsmith, but like, they just couldn't, do anything after Guavo was, negated. Okay. Going phone Fiendsmith again. I mean, to be fair, why wouldn't they? Why not keep the Yubels on board? If it's where you're gonna end. Not sure if this is or not. No. Oh yeah, if it was, yeah. Okay. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Book of Moon. Too bad I'm not wanting it. I mean, I have to, unfortunately. Because I would love... Yeah, double his attack. That's exactly what I need. Well, I mean, might as well give a card a try. Huh. I was not expecting them to let me do it. Okay. Yeah, I'm in a lot better position than I thought it was gonna be. I mean, I won't say I'm in the best position, but I didn't think I would make it this far after the negated on my trap card. That was something. Oh, so, Dokkan has alternate odds for units for the first time in, well, forever. Honestly. I'm gonna do something here. Banish. Banish. And it's for free to play units, and of course for alternate arts are hard to get, but it's super cool for the Goku Black Rose clones. Okay, so if you don't have Spear of Yubel anymore. That's actually pretty huge. Okay. Okay. I just need to somehow hold out. The unfortunate part is if I respond with SP, you just quick attack Fiendsmith. The Link monster. Unfortunately. Because I don't think you can do bad phase. Huh. I was not expecting that. Maybe I shove. Fuck. I mean, to be fair, I would want SP gone too. I think I'm fine to Lightning Stone. Well, this draw is do or die. Let's be honest, and I'm hoping for the doing and not dying. That works. Cool. What you got? I'm more worried about his back. Well, call by. Who you call buying? Oh, I'm fine with that. Call by SP all you want. SP has so... Okay, so in theory... This is the last tone. In theory... Actually... Definitely in theory. Oh, because they don't have any dog beckoning beast probably, so they can't activate Spirit Gate. Do you have an Ash? Oh, please don't have an Ash. Oh god, good. So if you have an Ash... we're gonna have a problem. Okay. Why will you banish that? I'm at fair effect. Okay, victory. I mean, that might have not been the best duel on my part, but we still won. So I still get my gems. That's the important part. Getting those dang gems. And the you all medals, which I do need to buy that pack. See, look, so many missions were done in that one duel when I actually got to play. How much is the pass again? Is it 700? I think it is 700. If I'm not mistaken. It is. I mean, I don't care about the icon, Hodum, or Flame. I mean, Dark Weston, look at him. Oh, I haven't collected my pass. Okay. I mean, 30 gems do help. Oh, so like, Ben, I was, of course, watching when I go from in the opening references Alice in Wonderland. I'm going, Malice! Where go, Fred? What a coincidence. Okay, actually getting Dogscape was pretty freaking good. Just as like a good normal summon. Like a really good normal summon. Dogscape comes back. Okay. We get Malice. Malice versus Malice. Ugh. I actually have not won the Malice middle match yet because the people of this call game than me. I see having in the boat. Why is putting spaces between them? That's my question. It bugs me. But one good thing about Malice, getting into Master, I've been seeing so much more fan art of Malice. When ransom. Okay. Okay. Oh, so I've read a few reviews on James Gunn's Superman. It sounds like it's a James Gunn Superman. Take that as you will, because I mean exactly what I said. Who would have thought? If you like James Gunn, of course, you will probably love the movie. If you don't like James Gunn, why are you saying a James Gunn Superman movie? I can't tell if that's Fundo or fireworks. That sounds more like Fundo. I don't think anyone has fireworks with that kind of oomph. Okay. Wash. Oh, also too, I'm loving that people are starting to comment on my Arnold Schwarzenegger, Krista Beats MMM, showed with Arnold Schwarzenegger quotes. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. And well, what's off? Gonna get it. You got a fusion grave. You don't. That'd be a bit silly. You're thinking. You're pondering. Unless you got. I mean, these could be negates too, for all I know. There we go. That's what I'm saying. You're not gonna let that go through. Oh yeah, that's definitely fun to. I don't really have a response to that. Unfortunately. Okay. Probably not gonna like the option you're gonna summon. Yep, you can banish everything in my graveyard, aren't you? Oh, I can live with that. Never mind. I just kind of lose here, huh? Get your monsters back. I've been maliced. Boom, boom. Yeah, I definitely lost this. And I could summon you out. I mean, I'm just gonna. I'm out. I mean, I'm not plays, but I don't think I could really have done much. So just end me. End me. End me like a million internet. Chop off my head with via guillotine. And as to say, let them eat cake. Thank you for not wasting my time. You could have gotten Wampa Compa, but you didn't. I appreciate that, man. Okay. So, that's gonna be it for today's stream. So, I'd like to thank you all for coming out. You know, it'd be hilarious. For this under 5, so is it Ooh, that's actually a nice card sleeve, not gonna lie. So there's stuff under level 5, correct? Well, for event info, it doesn't tell me shit. Anyways, I'm assuming it means like under level 5. Or 5-0 under. But anyways, also too for the future Link, event, Anaconda Dragoon. I mean, I'm not sure it's on the ban list. Are any of those on the ban list? They're not on the ban list. Oh, but Judgment is? I mean, Super Poly is. I mean, to be fair, that should probably be at 1 normally, but that's besides the point. I can make a deck. I'm not stressing about that. But I like to thank you all for coming out. It's been fun. It's been a blast. It's been a fun blast. Mo, Laker, and Jonas tomorrow. We still got 5 levels left of Last Crusade to go through. And hopefully we just keep walking out. And Mo, great Easter, Tony, Thursday. So again, thank you all for coming out. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I'll catch you on the flip side, which is downward. Hopefully not downward. Hopefully we're all going up. But anyways, I will catch you on.